So we're in Pennsylvania. Can you take your ATV or side-by-side and ride on over 30 or 40 miles worth of trails and county roads and have access to businesses for fuel and food and camp, all for $20 for the year? Stay tuned, we'll show you. Hey there, everybody. We are on our way out to SSRT and Snowshoe, Pennsylvania, part of the Rails to Trails. We are going to go to one of the corporate sponsors out to Brown's Automotive to pick up our tags. Doug is driving separately in his Talon as well. But we're looking forward to a day of riding and do a review for you. We're out here at Black Bear SSRT trailhead, and we're here with Doug, and we are going to take a ride and see what we can find out here. Give a little bit of tour. We are hoping to have our sign up here. I see a couple empty spots, so our corporate sponsorship is in progress, so just waiting to hear on a cost for a sign, but we're gonna get one put up there. So stay tuned and we'll have a little bit more once we get her all loaded up.
Out our apparel online. Get your Beaten Trail hats, shirts, and more with a click of the button. We started out at the Black Bear Trailhead, which is a smaller parking lot, and this probably would handle 10 to 15, maybe more trailered vehicles, depending how you park, and it is equipped with an ATV ramp as well as a map. I did not see any gates at this location. As we drove down through wooded trails, we came to the rail bed, and you can see there are numerous signs indicating it is a SSRT permitted area and to have your tags. They also have speed limit signs throughout the trail, which are 20 miles an hour. Now this is a scenic trail. It is not a technical trail. There isn't mud, there aren't any hills, so this probably won't be for everybody, but it is very nice, and it is a change of pace. These are old rail beds. I believe there is a breakdown of how many miles are actual rail beds and how many are county roads, and we'll put that up on the list. But as we made it further, we could see the highway bridge in the distance, and we did see the river, and I had seen some videos, and people to continue to the other side was the only means to get to the rest of the trailhead. Obviously, I went down and took a look at the river. There were no signs indicating that cross the river here or don't cross the river. So yeah, it was a little bit too fast running and a little too deep for our taste. So we went back up, and I saw that this actually was a dead end, and this is where the rail ends, but this is obviously not a trail or track for side-by-sides or ATVs. Never would make sense to have vehicles that high off of the ground on a trestle or a bridge unless you had an enclosed railway. So I had to go take a look and take a peek. Didn't seem like any other trails went in any other direction, so I think a little more signage is probably needed up there, but I understand it's a work in progress. Yeah, we couldn't go any further. So back to the Black Bear Trailhead we went, and we loaded up to head over to the Gillentown Trailhead. So as we made it there, it's a nice big open trailhead. There were some individuals camping there. Camping is permitted here merely for the cost of having your tag. Open fires only in a closed fire pit. They're very strict about that. Please see all the rules. From this direction, you can access some of the businesses on the county roads. You will also know where to go if you print out the map. You'll notice that the bollards here are 70 inches. At 68 inches, they were a little tight. So definitely check and take it easy when you're going through these. You will also see signs when you go through residential areas to keep the speed down. When you are on a county road, you're expected to be safe, follow all traffic laws and the speed limit as well. We found most of the signage to be great. A lot of green ATV only signs direct you where to go, where you can go and can't go. And they, not only in the documentation, but it makes sense, stay off of private property and also to stay off the gas line or any other rail beds that strictly say, hey, this is where the trail ends. Please be respectful of these rules and there shouldn't be any issues. We only saw one DCNR representative, but when we got to the Skillet connector trail, it was closed, so we were kind of bummed on that. But it is a separate park and it is state-run, so please check the regulations and the width. We found it to be a great place to go. It is not technical at all, but it is a nice change of pace with over 40 to 50 miles of rail bed and roadways, as well as bridges and tunnels. Please go ahead, print out the map, sign up. You will need your registration and insurance paperwork when you go to one of the representatives. Visit SSRT.org. You'll enjoy it. It is a nice change of pace from doing off-road trails that we have in the past, and we recommend that you get out there and see the sights. We appreciate you watching. Thanks again, and we hope to see you out there on the trail.